Inmari, back in Asker. How is life in Scotland?
Yeah, life's great. Of course, it happened very quickly, so I'm back here to tie up a few things in general life and to see people around the football club because, as I said, it did happen pretty quick.
Can you tell us about the process, leaving Asker and then become a manager of the first division club in Scotland?
Yeah, it happened, as I say, very quickly. I was in dialect with these guys at the start of the week and informed Kevin of that, of what was happening. At that point, that was all it was, dialect conversations, and then they offered me the job. And in Airdrie's way of thinking was if I wanted to see out the season here in Asker for 2 weeks, that was no problem. But after speaking to Kevin and getting his thoughts and my thoughts on it, we felt the best thing was just to get started with Airdrie. Asker and Kevin in particular made it a very smooth transition for me. So to get all wrapped up inside 5 or 6 days is quite unusual, but a nice surprise.
And now we're back in Scotland. Is it good to be back in your country?
Yeah, I've missed, I've always missed parts of Scotland. I've missed the football. I've missed the difference in culture. It's not to say that I didn't enjoy it here. It's just different culture, different way of doing things. But there's certainly a lot of things that I'd like to put into practice that I've learnt from being in Norway, which has been a great experience for myself. But ultimately, yeah, I've got my children back there as well, which is important. My family back there. So to get the opportunity to go back at a good level with a good club was at the time of my career was just it was far too good an opportunity to turn down.
What's the biggest difference between Asker Fotball and in Postnord-ligaen and Airdrie Football Club in the Scottish First Division?
Yeah, well, I think, as I said, I think we're the Scottish guys. We're much more aggressive. We're probably a little bit quicker with the way we play, a bit more erratic with the ball as well. Technically, I don't think we're as good at the moment. So there's some fantastic aspects of Norwegian football at this level, and there's some good aspects of Scottish level as well. So overall, I'd say we're much more. Yeah, we'll use the word aggressive, but we're not as technical.
What will you miss the most from your career here in Asker?
I think I'll miss being around really good people. I've really enjoyed my time here. I've met so many wonderful people around the football club, out with the football club, kids, parents, coaches, um, administration. So I've loved every minute of it. I really have, and it's certainly broadened my horizon in terms of how I'm going to do things in the future. And as I say, lots of things I want to take back to Scotland and Airdrie in particular. So I'm really excited to do that. And of course, it's a place now, Asker especially is a place that I will visit, and I've got a few days off for summer holidays, and it's not a place I would have ever thought of before, but being here and experiencing it has given me an immense amount of pleasure.
Is there anything you will bring from your job here in Asker into the dressing room in Airdrie?
Yeah, I think I already have taken a few things in. The way I approach the players, the way that we prepare our training sessions has changed, or certainly the way I've done it has changed. And hopefully the guys at Airdrie appreciate it and take it on board, because it's just something I felt that Asker and Kevin were better at than what our Scottish guys were good at. So there's lots of things I'll take. I've learned a great amount by working alongside Kevin. I think the way he works is excellent. His training sessions are great, not just as a coach, but I think as a player they must enjoy them. And the attention to detail that he puts into his work is fantastic. So these are all things that I want to try and do myself now. And that was a huge draw to me going back to Scotland, putting things that I've learned into practice. And of course there'll be loads of mistakes along the way, but I just felt, as I say, for me at this time in my career, it was the right move.
What will you miss the most from being here around the team in Asker?
Again, it's all about people and working with them. I love being in a changing room with guys. I love being in around them. I love the jokes, the laughs, the sad times as well. Disappointments. They have to be with the good times, and you perversely enjoy them as a group. You have to rally together, be together, and then try and fix it. And that's all about team building, teamwork. So I'll miss the guys. Because I met some really good people and good friends, and as I say, now I've got a new bunch of guys to try and do that with. But there's so many aspects that I'll try and learn or take from what I've learned and take them home.
When will we see your new team here at Føyka for a friendly game?
You never know. It's one of the. I've already said to a couple of the academy coaches, if you want to go to Norway, Asker, to see how they work in their academy, in their SFOs, and recruit teams. I said you're more than welcome to do that. We'll help you sort that out, because I do believe it'll be a very educational visit for them, and people look after them. I'd love to bring Airdrie over here for a game. That would be absolutely fantastic. If we could do that at some point, that'd be great. It would take a lot of organisation and have to be right for both clubs, of course. But it's certainly something. If I was looking to take a team away for a few days, then it would certainly be a place that I would call on first, and especially in the summertime. The weather's lovely here, and I'm surprised more teams don't come over.
What can Scottish clubs in general learn from Norwegian football?
I think they can learn a lot. People will be surprised to hear that in Scotland part-time teams only train 2 times a week. Over here the guys are training 6 times. It's the way it always has been in Scotland, and it's something I hopefully can try and change as well. We will look to expand our training sessions weekly, maybe to 3 or 4 over the next 12 to 18 months. That will hopefully become normal for us. So that's certainly the work ethic, the work rate. I wouldn't say the work rate, because when the guys are in, they work hard. But you don't get better at anything unless you change some things, and that's certainly one of the things we want to change.
Thank you for meeting us today. Just want to wish you the best of luck and all the best with the Airdrie, and maybe we see you here at Føyka with your new team next year.
Thank you very much, Dag.